real life shit.
Yeah, I know.
Talk about dogs pissing on everything and
Oh,
fucking
fuck no.
pineapple, uh,
Pineapple, mate,
kangaroo,
Joe,
kangaroo. Hey, yeah,
kangaroo.
no, it's fucking genetically modified, free, hormone free, grass fed eating kangaroo.
Yeah,
There you
and kangaroo get you shredded like fish because of
go. It
low fat.
does.
Oh, you know how fish only has the one type of collagen. That's why they have it.
Yeah, but
I wonder how much collagen kangaroo has.
I don't know. I got no idea.
Black background, right? You want a black background
Yeah, you got the blue
with
shirt on.
blue neon.
Oh, that could be an idea.
Let's say blue neon. I don't know. Let's say hardcore font saying
Dude,
Pumpcast
medieval font.
and EVU coaching. What's medieval for? Oh, you'd be like
I don't know,
that'd be like old English.
but I like it. I like what it sounds like.
I reckon medieval would be like just like old English, like full script.
Yeah, it could be.
Mm.
My daughter will be home soon. Let her in.
That's not fucking hard. Look, this is what I reckon's
Oh,
hardcore is.
stay inside, Taco. Come
No,
on. In you
yeah.
go.
How's that hardcore?
Come on. Hey, no. Come away from the door. No, that's gay.
Yeah, I know.
That looks like, hey, what's that old movie with the blue oyster, the gay bar? That's that font. Come on. Oh.
Oh yeah. I'll look up in a minute. Hang on, let's have a look. I now want to know about the fucking collagen thing with the kangaroo. Well, the new Kias are looking all right, eh? The Sportage. Do you know Kia and Hyundai are basically the same car, like the N lines, the Cerato, like they're both Korean. They're both pretty much the same chassis.
The good thing, like, and they're cheap for parts. They're reliable. I mean, look, you can't. The secondhand market tells you everything you need to know. Like, it if you're looking at, say, a car like mine for 65 brand new with all the options, and then it's done 40,000 Ks, and people are still selling them for 45, 50. It's because there's no problems. Like, nothing goes wrong. You
Yeah.
know, when you get like a Audi RS3, you're like, cool, 120 grand, or the GDI Volkswagen or whatever, 100 grand. And then you look at them up to 40,000 Ks, they're half price. It
Yeah.
tells you all you need to know. Like Toyota, Mazda, Kia, Hyundai, they're such reliable brands, man. And
I know. I've
parts
had
are
my Kia Rio, my
everywhere.
work one. I
Yeah.
bought it brand new. It's on 110,000 now. I'll fucking thrash that thing. It's still going.
Well,
So
that's why.
apparently there's 28 distinct types of collagen.
Oh, really? Wow. That's a fucking whole
Kangaroos share
spectrum.
the same collagen found in other mammals, like any type of beef, cows, humans, all the
Well,
same.
that was why I did those preps on kangaroo. I'm like, how do I get the fats lower, but I still want red meat, vitamins, and minerals, like
Yeah.
without eating yolks galore. So yeah, I mean, that's very cool. It's very interesting.
Well, this is good because it sort of goes in line with what we're talking about nutrition for people. Type one is
Yeah.
the most abundant type. It's found in skin, bone, tendons, ligaments, fibrous tissues. Kangaroo tail. Kangaroo tail is heavily composed of type one. Type two is made structural protein and joint cartilage. So like intervertebrate disc and stuff. Type three, often found alongside type one in skin, blood vessels. So it's type three that you don't want in your meat if you want that thin skinning.
Right. Okay.
But that's what Stanner's meant to remove, correct? Because Stanner eats collagen, but what type of
Yes.
collagen? Because to me, I only feel the
Yeah.
fucking shit in my
Exactly.
joints. I
Yeah,
don't feel it in my
I
skin.
know. I feel in my fucking elbows
Yeah,
when I'm on Stana. But yeah, this is the thing. Is just like a lot of things we hear were just bro science from
yeah,
back in the day. And there is some truth to it, but exactly like you say, like, all right, cool, it helps deplete collagen. What type?
yeah.
There's not just one type of collagen.
And not only that, like I seriously reckon that just came from because they reckon fish was lower in fat.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because it's same as like swimming, right? I studied in uni, obviously buoyancy in swimming. Like swimmers can never be lean because they'll sink.
No,
They need the
exactly.
right amount of fat. So I'm guessing someone was thinking, hang on, fish don't swim on the surface, they swim deep, so therefore they're lean. There's no fat on them, so they sink. Maybe if I eating fish because they have no fat, I'll have no fat. Therefore, less collagen.
You listen to so many people in the industry that have been around for years, like podcasts of all the old heads and that, and they all swear the first one they heard say it was Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
They all seem to go back. They're like, Jay said it, Jay said it. So I wonder if that's fucking true. I wonder if he was the one that made that famous.
Well, here you go. So kangaroo, as a land mammal, contains type 1 skin bone tendons, type 2, type 3. It's known for its high dense concentration of type 1 and 2. So it does have high collagen, kangaroo type 1, which is
There
the
you
skin
go.
one. No,
Yeah.
type 3, no, type 3 was the skin one, wasn't it?
Yes. Type three, you said.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
type 1, skin,
Was it?
bones, tendon. And then it
Oh, yeah.
says here, fish, marine, often the most studied for type 1. So they have type 1 as well. But the most type 1 is
Shut the
in
door.
top 5. Fish skin and scales are the most. So it's the scales and skin that have the most type 1. So
Oh, so
if you have the
yeah.
fillet, yeah,
Yeah, if you have it skinless, you're fine.
yeah. And then the structural differences in aminos and heat. Fish collagen has a lower denaturing melting temperature and lower levels of hydroxyproline, the amino acid that provides structure. Because they live in cold water, kangaroo collagen adapts to the body temperature similar to humans. So fiber more. So fish collagen also burns off as you cook it. It's more heat sensitive.
Really?
So
Ah,
cook chicken, mate. No, cook fucking bass is still for the win, mate.
fucking done all day. One thing I really loved about going to fish or prawns is they're lower protein, so I got more
You get
meat.
more, yeah, more volume.
So if I was eating 250 grams of steak, I was eating 300, 310 or something of prawns. I'm like, oh, this is
Yeah.
fucking great.
I wonder, and you're probably getting good thyroid support there because anything from marine has got iodine in it as well.
Well, yeah, if it's more wild caught because the iodine's coming from
Well,
feeding on the seaweeds and
yeah,
the corpse and everything. But nonetheless, yeah, there's definitely more in it than
than chicken.
red meat has. Chicken's
Yeah.
got nothing in it. Protein. That's it.
So yeah, that's right. So this is actually really good. We're looking this up today. Bioavailability as well. Fish collagen peptides are actually smaller in making so making them more bioavailable as well,
Easier to
and
absorb.
easier
Yeah.
to absorb by the human body.
There you go. So, what? How did you word your question? Like it was a what? What do you prefer, or
What is that? What's this for?
the question for the nutrition question?
Oh, I
How
said
did you
nutrition
word it?
questions. Anything people are stuck on, anything want to know. The thing is, people don't know what they need to know.
No, and look, this is probably the greatest conversation that's been coming up with the posing stuff lately. Is I got another one sent to me today.
Mm.
Three 40-minute sessions for $500 of
Aminos, people.
someone. So um, yeah. Look, the big thing is most people don't know what they should be getting out of a posing coach. So as long as I pick the coolest dude that I look up the most, or the girl looking up to, wow, she's so pretty. I want to. As long as they pick the person they like the most, they think that's good posing coaching. They think that they're getting what their value, the money, the amount of money they're paying is. So I think the same thing happens with nutrition. Is like, what's the right question to ask? You know.
Yeah. What Apple? I remember one thing that stood out to me. I think it was Apple that said it. It's like never try to make what the customer wants because they don't know what they want till you give it to them.
No, that's
Yeah.
right. Yes. Like basically, that's how my first plans start out. When you do the consultation, you're like, what are you currently eating? Now, most people, honestly, they change what they eat every fucking day. They don't, they grab something away. But you go like, cool, what's your favorite breakfast to make at home?
Yeah.
That you would happily make 5 out of 7 mornings, the days you go to work. What's the easiest thing? Is it taking leftovers from dinner? Like once you come up with what they do enjoy the most for ease and taste, whatever, that's like my base plan. Then I figure out the amounts and I figure out, do you need snacks in between? Do you need, intra-workouts, whatever, how do I make up your calories, the rest? Because most people, when you feed them real food, they eat quite low calories. Like you said before you started recording, you give people 2,200, 2,400, they're like, I can't eat all this. You're
Yeah.
like, are you serious? Like,
I
it's
know.
not a
Uh,
lot of food.
I think that's when people that say like, oh, I eat enough food when they think they know what they're doing. I'm like, trust me, you're not eating enough food. Or when people come to you and they say, oh, I eat heaps, you're like, you don't know what heaps is.
No,
Yeah.
because they'll have fuck all breakfast, eat fuck all through the day, and then they have this giant dinner. where you make
Yeah,
a big fucking pasta or a big straw, you have a big 500-gram steak with some chips or something. You're like, at the end of the day, that meal's still only a 1,000 to 1,200 calorie meal. And it is a big meal. You're not wrong. That's a fucking large meal. But the reality is, when you look over your day, you still, for breakfast, you probably only ate a few hundred calories, lunch, a few hundred calories. You probably drank a heap of liquid calories. So your calories you're intaking each day are probably 3,000 or more, but it's not
yeah.
from food. It's from snack candies and fucking drinks and fucking chocolate and a
Actually,
big
drinks are the big
dinner.
one.
Yeah, it
People
is.
drink too many calories.
Yeah. I saw someone the other day, they put up a post as like, just a reminder, enjoying a can of full sugar Coke won't ruin your diet plan. I'm like, that's true, but like, why would you?
Yeah.
I just,
Why not have LA ice?
I just don't. Yeah, I just like. There's some stuff that it's just not like what I don't know. If I ever drank a full sugar Coke and gone like, oh, this is like so much better. I don't know. That's just one of those ones I'm like, I just don't. I didn't get that one.
I don't think
Oh, darling.
I can't even, I think the last time I reckon the last time I drank a full sugar drink would have been last off season, and it's because I had a meal and I was out and I was short on like some of the rice because I just had whatever was left. And I had to have 50 grams of carbs with it. I just had an actual full sugar monster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I don't even know the last time I ever drank a full sugar soft drink, but I do. When Brendan, my mate, come and stayed about 3, 4 weeks ago, um, we got some Chinese for dinner, and when he come back, he's like, "Oh, they gave me a free can of Coke, a full sugar Coke." And it's like, well, none of us drink it, so it just sat in the fridge. But then when I
Yeah.
was moving house and I was carrying boxes and all sorts of shit, I saw that can of Coke. So it was actually only about 2 weeks ago.
Fuck, that's yeah. But
But
you know,
it'd be years. It'd be years before that.
there you go, bit of fucking nature.
There we go. I like it.
Yeah.
Avatar.
Because we're talking
Planet.
about nutrition.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah, fucking. What
But
was I
you
going
put
to?
up.
Oh, yeah, the fucking. Yeah, I don't know. People just. You, like, you get a boost juice, man. It's like, they can be like 800 calories.
Dude, if you're bulking and you're in a fucking let's go, then yeah, boost juice it. But
Mm.
I don't really see room for them.
And the thing is, but boost juice, like, what do you pay? What do they cost these days? Probably $13 or something for a large.
They're
Mate,
fucking expensive. Yeah.
fucking here you go. Shaker. Hey, can you see it?
Nah.
The Amino shaker
Oh, there it
here.
is. Yeah, there you go.
Shaker. Chuck some fucking oats in it. Protein powder. Peanut butter and some fucking chopped up dates. Bang. See you later. That's your boost juice for fucking $3.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, that stuff's fucking expensive, bro. Fucking expensive.
I hate buying food now. Mate,
Man,
I'll eat at home as much as I fucking can because I just don't see the value in it. And I know that at home I get exactly the macros I want. I know at home all they're going to do is load it with fats because that's what makes things tasty.
yeah. And even with the kids now, it's like you go and do stuff, you just can't afford fucking. Like if we were to go to Sushi Train, man, and if I let these little fuckers go ham off Sushi Train, I'd spend over $150 for lunch.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, because these cunts can do 10 plates each now. It's $50 a head just for these kids. Like, and you grab a Coke Zero, my son will grab an apple juice, and that. Like, I'll walk out doing the dishes. I can't afford fucking lunch.
I know. Last time I went to sushi, this is fucking ages ago now. I remember I was like, oh, I'll get this, and then I'm like, I paid for my part. I was like 140. I'm like, oh, that's not. I guess that's expensive, but that's not bad for both of us. And then so she goes like, no, that's for your order. And I'm like, oh, that's not even the missus order. I'm like, oh, okay, now it's expensive.
Yeah, man, it's fucking hard. Where I've been just sort of getting into, I'll make like beef stroganoffs or fucking teriyaki chickens and that with rice. So I'll just do a huge batch of pasta or rice, and instead of like say 500 gram of beef strips or chicken, I'll put in like near on a kilo, and I'll just make up a huge batch. So all three of us, that's what we have for dinner, and all the leftovers is what I eat for lunch tomorrow.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah,
That's
man.
I remember in construction. Everyone's smoker and lunch was always leftovers
Yeah,
back
man.
in the day.
It's the
Yeah.
bomb. And like, and again, I'm in a different stage of life. So for anyone watching, if you're trying to get big or you're trying to get shredded, don't copy mine's. I'm in. I'm just I train well. I'm good. I'm happy with my physique.
Can you see this?
I can. What do you got?
Look, we can do a whiteboard.
Oh, what?
We can do this shit now. Look.
I've got also. Drew a cock of balls. Go drew a cock of balls.
Fucking hell, that's hard to erase. Can't you get a bigger eraser? You know, that's tiny. Yeah, so if we ever want to do stuff, we can do stuff like this because I got the Zoom Premium.
Wow.
Yeah. So we can, describe stuff to people. If we want to do things like,
You know what it would be good for is talking about lats, how you've got the vertical fibers and the
oh
horizontal
yeah,
fibers. You're like, yeah, all right, that's
okay, yeah, so we could do lats.
I want to fucking draw some fucking lines to show people.
Can you hang on? Can you draw it as well?
No, I'm on my phone. Can I? Like, is my finger? Oh, wait up. What does that do?
Oh yeah, you're gonna select pencil first, probably.
Wait, where's that? Wait up. I'm
Over
blind.
here, over in the toolbar.
Where the three dots are.
Here
Uh,
where you go pixel eraser, and you can choose pen, highlighter, eraser, pixel eraser. Oh yeah, this is the normal eraser. Oh, that's better. Can you see it?
no, I don't think I've got it on my phone.
Because I can go here and be like, so you got your vertical fibers coming in.
Yeah,
Because you got what you say here, if I change color, say this is your spine. There's like, say this is the back, your shoulders here,
yeah.
your arm, hands,
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Good,
collarbone.
good fingers.
Yeah, but you've obviously got all your lats stem from here.
Yeah, and this is where, like, you've got movements that pull the
Yeah.
vertical fibers, obviously
Yeah, because you've
overhead
got
lat
ones
pull
that also
down.
come this way.
Yeah,
But then you
well,
got your romp, you got your shoulder here
I
as
I
well,
would I would separate
your
them.
trap.
Yeah, I would say that that's the point of say your rowing movements with say flared elbows versus rowing movements with elbows close to the body. You know, so if I want this bent over row to be for lats, you know,
Mm.
you want your elbows as close to the body, and at full contraction, it's like you're trying to touch your elbows behind your back, behind your
Yeah.
lower back. You know, and that's to obviously pull and row. You know, depress the scapula. At the same time, you're pulling it back and trying to touch your elbows behind your back, and that's your horizontal lines of your lats. Pulling from lat pull down or a 45-degree lat pull down, that's your vertical fibers of your lats.
Yeah, so you'd say horizontal, which is in the green, would be more here, the upper ones.
Well, no, just the what is so
Oh, and
what creates your Christmas tree? That's your horizontal fibers of your lats.
oh yeah, yeah. So like
So,
all the ones, basically that's all of them, because you got the other ones that are sort of here, your lower lat, which is more here. 'Cause you know, a lot of people they don't really have a back. They do have these lats, but from the armpit it goes straight down to the hip.
well, and one thing you'll see is people that don't have good Christmas trees, like, you know, they don't have a good, say, the horizontal fibers at the lower half of the lat that go into whatever your insertions are, creating your individual
Mm.
Christmas tree. But watch people do their rear lat spread. And some people, when they pull their arms back, they can't actually do that action of trying to touch their elbows behind their back. They pull their elbows back and up, and none of them have a good Christmas tree because every time they're horizontal rowing or I guess 45-degree angle pulling up, like a T-bar row or a bent over row, like something pulling diagonal up or horizontal, they don't actually have that ability to, or they haven't been aware of it, to like do the action of squeezing your elbows behind your back and really firing off those horizontal fibers of the lower lat.
Yeah.
You watch it, and then people who are able to do it, they pull back for the rear lat spread, they squeeze their elbows tight to their body as if they're almost trying to touch them behind their back, and they have huge, deep Christmas trees. That's because they're performing that same resistance profile when they're doing their lat rowing
Yeah.
movements.
Yeah, because I'll actually find that instead of doing, people pull back like that to get the Christmas tree. I actually feel better holding it underhand and scooping my back to get
Well,
a
this
Christmas
is
tree, like a DY row. Because
yeah.
when I do a DY row, you can see it on all my videos. The Christmas tree comes out because obviously that Christmas tree part is actually tendon. That's not muscle.
Yeah,
From the delineation, the Christmas tree part here, the inside of the Christmas tree is tendon, and the outside's where the muscle starts.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So wherever your insertions are, that's going to be the width or whatever of your Christmas tree.
Yeah,
Everything, obviously, from the
Yep.
furthest proximity away from your spine to that insertion is
This
the
is the Chris-
horizontal fiber of the lat.
this is the Christmas tree.
What do we got here? Am I seeing it? Yeah, so that's tendon.
Yeah, and then you've got the lat fibers that start from there. They come because that's why
Yeah,
you see that
so
lump that drops down into the Christmas tree.
and this is what I'm saying is people that watch them do a rear lat spread, when they pull their elbows back and up, you can't see where the tendon finishes and the lat begins.
Yeah,
But people you see like, wow, there's a huge, big dented line. There's tendon, and there's a ridge out to his lats, showing us, yeah, the Christmas tree. You
yeah,
watch how they pull back for their lat spread. They pull back narrow elbows, squeezing nice and tight. So, yeah, that's one thing people sort of don't get. That's the point of having something overhead, something 45-degree down, something horizontal, and something
mm,
45-degree pulling up. It's those two the vertical and 45-degree lat pull down, that is all your vertical fibers.
yeah,
And that horizontal lat row or 45 pulling up, that's all those horizontal ones to try and build that Christmas tree, that lower part of the lat.
yeah. Because I can't even get my colors. These are the colors I can get. But yeah, say go back to let's say red now. So you're saying horizontal rows do more these ones, and then the vertical lat pulling does more these ones. Like from high. This is
I,
higher. That's
see,
a
I
high.
can't, I can't draw, so I can't.
Yeah, I don't know if I can give you permission.
Nah. What I would say is get up my wall on Instagram and scroll down to when I was posing in
I know what you're talking about though,
uh,
but I know that there
Barnoosa's.
is you can obviously target different verticals, but you know how what I want to tell people is mainly is these fibers here that when they're from the armpit, when people's lats just hang down here and then sweep into the hip.
Mm.
Like that's this part here, that's what's hard to develop, that lower hanging lat.
It is. And a lot of that is just you need to reach a certain level of mass in, like having a hanging chest, big hanging tit on a man. You need
Yeah,
to develop so much tissue that it hangs. And that's the same thing with the lat. But the thing is most people aren't even activating the lat enough to ever even fantasize about building so much that they've now got hanging lats. I mean, Derek Lunsford's mind muscle connection with his lats must be from another planet.
yeah. Mine's fucking pretty good. Like I can literally switch on. Like I can pop my serratus pretty easy. I think
Yeah.
it's also a lot of in serratus engagement.
Yes.
And like all that kind of scapular movement and scapular retraction.
Mm.
But I don't think whether you do a horizontal row or a vertical row, you can still build the lower lat regardless.
Well, they both intertwine. When you're
Yeah,
starting to talk about that point of the triangle you are, that is both. That is in essence mastering your vertical pull and your horizontal pull
yeah,
and building so much tissue on both of those directions.
yeah.
For sure.
Anyway,
Absolutely.
that's a side tangent from nutrition, but good nutrition will
Hey.
help build those lats.
Well, look, this is the thing. You like if it fits your macros, all right. If you want to eat 3,000 calories of chicken breast protein shakes and then chips, chocolate, whatever it is, all
Mm,
right, and then you want to eat 3,000 calories of meats, fruits, vegetables. If you want to talk about your body's ability to process protein, to have more sensitive fucking receptors, to have a better water balance, to fucking have more ATP production, to burn fat, do all sorts of things. The more vitamins and minerals and fucking micronutrients as possible is what's going to set this, is going to make your factory run all of its different fucking pieces more efficiently than just saying, cool, protein, fats, carbs, doesn't matter where you get it from. So, well, one's going to process energy, one's going to recover, one's going to grow muscle, one's going to disperse water, one's going to fuck it way more effectively than the other one.
Yeah, because people don't realize, like you're saying there, don't realize like simple things like hydration, like magnesium, for example,
Mm.
how much enzyme, like the things that require, what's the word I'm looking for? Like enzyme reactions. Literally, all electrolytes require everything to happen. So if you're
Yeah,
dehydrated in a workout or anything, like you're missing out on so much, or just dehydrated throughout the day, or not hitting your micronutrients, like everything is needed for every enzymatic process. So
yeah,
your muscles are going to be, if you're dehydrated or deficient in something from some vegetable or a vitamin, that you're not getting, that could literally hinder progress because it might hinder muscle growth because it stops an enzymatic reaction.
100%. Like cell destruction is essential.
Mm,
We and cell reproduction
mm,
at the same or greater rate,
yeah,
if you're looking to grow, is essential. You cannot get that by saying, well, my fats and my carbs are from chocolate, same.
yeah,
Fats, carbs, aren't they the same? You're like, dude, the cholesterol and fats you get from a yolk or from a bit of red meat or
yeah.
from salmon or from avocado is going to fucking murder what you're getting from the milkshake just because it's
Mm.
same. You know what I mean? Like, so yes, if you want to talk about is macro matching, flexible dieting, like it is massively important for
Oh,
normal people to enjoy a meal out and
yeah.
to realize like, oh fuck yeah, fuck if I can have some pizza and watch the footy, it's all right. I do it once a month. Like, it is fine. But if you have a goal, if your goal is to lose fat or to grow muscle, you do have to you do have to be aware
Yeah.
of what's going on. It's a shame, and they'll look up to say that people will look and go, "Oh well, you eat 3 meals a day now." You're like, "Cool," because I've constructed the body I want to keep. I don't have any more work to do. I'm actually
Yeah.
shrinking slowly. So once you get the body you dream of, keeping it's easy.
Yeah.
Keeping it's easy. So I get beef or chicken, rice or pasta, some fucking fruits. I eat some kiwi fruits and some pineapple and that every day. Keeping it's easy. But unfortunately, if you're
But
sitting
it's
there at your
easier for
max
you because the habits
barbecue,
you've in place as well.
100%,
Yeah.
100%. Like what I enjoy eating is like it's
Whole
it's
foods.
taken me, yeah. And
Yeah.
like I've been like this since fuck. I found an old photo of me from 1998, and I'd been training about 3 years then. So I've been lifting weights since like 1994, 1995. Like for me to eat beef or chicken, fruits, rice, pasta, it's just normal.
Yeah, no.
My mum brought me up like that.
It's someone came around last night and they told me they'll say about Whole Foods with processed. Like, why come some young people get away with eating shit? I'm like, they get away with it, but are they really? Because I'm like, Whole Foods are
No.
originally better. I'm like, you're going to get micronutrients. I said, yeah, they're getting the energy requirements, but what's happening internally?
Mm,
Okay? Yeah. And
that's
the
exactly,
cell death thing you're talking about is called apoptosis.
yes.
Yeah, cell death. Yeah. Yeah,
That's
that's
exactly
another reason
right.
why Asians live the longest because as we get bigger, we have a lot of cell turnover. And whereas the
Huge.
Asian people that stay small their whole lives, there's less cell turnover, which means every time your cells turn over, your telomeres get shorter and shorter. Therefore, your DNA mapping is getting harder and harder to read.
Yeah. And we're constantly altering.
Yeah, we're constantly fucking up. But
We're
hey, I'd
constantly
rather
under
live 50 years as
construction.
a lion than 80 years as a sheep. You know?
Oh, look. Oh, fuck. What was the point? Yeah, like, oh, how come when I was younger I got away with it? Like, yeah, you got away with it visually.
Yeah,
You stayed physically looking attractive, I'm sure, with your jeans on and certain outfit that held everything together. But I bet you any money you were fucking skinny fat.
mm.
Like you weren't getting away with it in your bikini
Yeah. Or
or in
they
the
they
or
get
in the
older
bedroom
and
with your partner.
5 years later, the skin's starting to weather, and they're realizing why they can't why
Yeah,
they're starting to get more health issues later on in life.
exactly. Yeah, like I get a cold if I get a cold or something. 24 hours, it's gone. I'm
Mm.
not sick for more than 24 hours. You're sick for a month. So you're not getting away with it. Just
Yeah.
because you still fit the same size outfit, you're not getting away with it all. You're sick all the time. You're going to have shit go wrong earlier in life than what I will.
Mhm.
And again, when you're at the beach, you're not getting away with it,
Yeah,
you know,
bonus.
at
Actually,
all. Yeah.
we were talking about collagen in fish, where the
Oh yeah.
things come from, the thinning of the skin.
Yeah.
And just looked up that the type one is actually in fish and kangaroos. So type one's enormous, but apparently the fish one is denatured easier through heat, and it's mainly in the skin and scales. So if you're having a fillet of fish with no skin and cooking it, you basically got no type one collagen in it. That must have been where the myth came from. Of collagen has to do with skin, type one.
Yeah.
So there's no type one in fish once it's cooked.
So they're saying once cooked, yeah, it actually destroys it.
That guy was right. Fish and rice cakes.
Yeah, fish
That
and
kid was
rice
right, man.
cakes. Uh,
I just like
meal
the taste,
two.
bro. That's all I care about.
Well, me and Ash are peeled, and all we eat is fucking rice cakes.
Corn thins.
Yeah, yeah, I
Rice
hate corn
cakes.
thins. I love the corn thins. I love the corn
Oh, yeah,
ones.
they're good.
Bro, have you had the cheese ones?
Yeah, they're all good, but as a staple, I like the bland ones the best because then you can just constantly smash them.
I go the multigrain ones, actually. They taste a little bit better than the plain, I reckon.
Yeah, they have that. Yeah, they have a bit of a multi taste. Yeah, and then you get a brand like I know, like even like if you get like the plain ones versus like the brand name and home brand, they're different flavors as well.
Yeah, I don't know why people rate rice cakes over corn thins, bro. Like, corn thins just taste like popcorn. Rice cakes taste like fucking air. I
Yeah,
don't know.
you salt corn thins. Yeah, I feel like them in the movies.
Yeah,
Well,
100%, bro.
rice cakes never fill you up either. It's an infinite. I've never found the number that's satisfied me.
Go have the
Especially the
ones in
flavored ones.
America. It's hard to find plain rice cakes. They're all thick and they're all like
Yeah.
caramel or chocolate with it. They're pretty filling because
Those are
they
good.
have like a almost like a little layer of something on them. They're glazed like those what when they brought out the white chocolate rice bubbles. They have like a coating on them.
Bro,
So
it's
Right.
like
the American
sugar
rice
glazed.
cakes
Like
have
a
like
like
a clear coating on them.
I had the cinnamon ones in the States. They were delicious.
Yeah, they're delicious.
Mm,
I never
they
even
were
buy thick
amazing.
ones either. I only ever use thin.
Yeah, I get thin.
Yeah, the
I haven't had
thin.
a rice cake in ages. But I remember once I was moving home and it was my first ever sort of experiment with insulin. And this is going back about 2000, about 2019. And I'd had a bit of insulin, like 2 IU of fast pre-workout. And I did a bit of a quick workout because I had to go home and start moving home. And as I was carrying some boxes out of the apartment, I started going hypo.
Oh,
But right as I was carrying the pantry box, and I was standing in the hallway of the building, I'm like, I'm not going to push the elevator yet. I'm just going to have, and I started just drinking a whole bottle of maple syrup and a pack of rice cakes, and ate a whole pack of rice cakes and drank a whole bottle of maple syrup before I pushed the elevator button. Fuck knows. So people don't go hypo.
yeah. That's
It's,
why I love my pre-gym meal is like mainly rice cakes with jam, or whatever. It keeps my stomach so empty, like
yeah,
flat and like not heavy for gym.
yeah,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I
very
can eat
important for me. I got to train with an empty
yeah,
stomach. I
deep in the
can't
off
function.
season, the whole pack, man. Oh, you can eat a whole pack of them with jam. You're fine in half an hour.
yeah, yeah. I can't have food in my stomach either.
Nothing
Yeah,
worse
people
than
that
like,
eat like bowls of oats before they train, like legs. I'm like, how?
Bro.
yeah, like they'll even do like a big cream of rice meal. Like,
Yeah.
fuck that, man. Like, when I'm driving to the gym and I'm like, sipping a pre-workout or whatever, if that's going on top of food, it's not going to be a good fucking
Mm.
session. You want your stomach to feel completely empty.
That's why I
Especially
like the whey
legs.
sludge on the rice cakes because I'm actually thirsty for my huge pre-workout drink, and it goes down so much easier.
Well, I do a solid meal. I do fish and rice, as you know, would digest quite easily anyway.
Yeah.
But that's like literally fucking 2.5 hours before I train. So
Yeah.
I have a big window. And then I obviously have my intra workout, which I put EAAs and stuff in anyway. So it's kind of like another bolus of protein. Sorry, someone's trying to call me. Fuck off.
I
Yeah.
do I do pomegranate juice intra workout. I like that.
Uh,
I like that, man. I get a lot out of that without having to eat too much pre.
Pomegranate juice is good for you. Same as you remember ocean spray? My dad used to always drink the cranberry juice.
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, I sort of, depending on what's available, I prefer pomegranate juice. But for the girls that when I put through bulking and that, a lot of the time I want to keep the food volume low for waste and everything. And I give them sort of a bit of a choice from cranberry, pomegranate, because it's good for their urinary tracts and stuff.
Yeah.
The cranberry juice is good for the girls. Heaps of vitamin C, heaps of nitric oxide. vitamin B. I mean, pomegranate's a superfood, bro.
You know, it's funny as well. All those years how it's ingrained, everyone's like vitamin C, orange, vitamin C, orange. They're like one of the worst vitamin C fruits.
Shit.
It's like one of the worst fruits, vitamin C.
Yeah, there's shit. And so you even buy your vitamin C vitamins and make them orange and everything tastes like orange and
Yeah.
everything.
Why the fuck did that even happen? Like,
Dude,
and the
kiwi
oranges at
fruits.
halftime, mate, it's got citric acid. You're causing lactate. You're gonna cramp
Yeah, that's
like
right. Yeah,
that's
it's a
the worst thing to have
precursor.
while you're training is orange. So fuck orange off.
I
Have
like
like even like I think it was broccoli or something or capsicum that has more fucking vitamin C per 100 grams than fucking orange.
capsicum definitely would. Broccoli would be close, but the
Kiwi is
fiber would probably block it. I love kiwi, pomegranate, pineapple. They're my absolute
yeah,
go-tos. That will be in everything. And then when I feel
yeah.
like
Because
more, I do
pineapple has
bananas.
like digestive enzymes and protein in it as well.
So it's kiwi.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
kiwi as well. The best one to get the red one you can't really get anyway. It's pretty hard to find. But the gold kiwi is
I've
actually
got
like
them.
yeah, the gold kiwi is way better than the green in terms of potassium and vitamin C.
Yeah, and they've got more digestive enzymes. So all
Yes,
of my clients with their red meat meals will either get kiwi fruit or
or
pineapple.
pineapple. That's
Yeah,
exactly what I do as well.
yeah,
Pineapple, red meat, every fucking my
every
post
time.
workout is killer potassium meals like white potato, red meat, and pineapple. And I also have a
Yeah.
bit of cherries because tart cherries shown possible for recovery as well. Tart cherry juice. So
Oi,
I have
and
a 50-50 mix of pineapple and cherry with my capsicum and zucchini. So perfect vitamin C with the beef.
uh,
Bring in the iron because people don't know vitamin C helps uptake iron.
it does.
Yeah.
And cherries are good for helping you sleep at night. There's a
Mm.
chemical in them that's so like
Same as kiwis and mangoes.
oh, do they have sleep
They have that
settings
as well.
too?
Kiwis are actually
Ah.
one of the best fruit. Kiwis and mangoes are one of the best fruits to have at night. That's why I always put them in people's plans at night.
Yeah, because that's the thing. People like they maybe a fruit and yogurt bowl or
Yeah.
something in the evening. You're like, yeah, get some fucking frozen cherries. But yeah, I didn't know the mango.
Mm. Mango
Yeah,
and kiwi.
all right. I'm gonna
And then
fucking
that's
add them to the
always
list.
like literally just about all my meal plans are always berries are the first thing in the morning. The first thing I want on dark berries.
Yeah,
Antioxidants coming in first meal.
yeah. But
Yeah.
just the thing, like people, you tell people you're like, I want you sort of between 400 and 600 grams of fruit a day, and they can't. It's like fuck. You're like, you'll be surprised. Put
Yeah.
some berries in a smoothie, and some fucking yeah, a bit of mango in your little your ninja creamy ice cream dessert. You have a banana with this meal, two kiwi fruits with that red meat meal. Fucking oh shit, that's 600 grams of fruit.
I'll tell you a fucking cheat code. Just buy fucking a shitload of frozen fruit bags, chuck it
Yeah,
all in your blender, blend it up, pour it in a Ninja Creamy cup, freeze it. You got fruit sorbet.
that's what I do.
Yeah,
So I've got my big ninja blender that can mix up like four
yeah, the big
four
one that
big
I've got. Yeah,
jugs.
that's what I've
Yeah.
got as well. Yeah,
And I'll just put in I can't remember. I haven't done the Ninja Creamy in a while, but yeah, I had a recipe that I poured in X amount of fucking mango, bit of almond milk, fucking protein powder, everything, and that was my desserts. I know those desserts were fucking
yeah.
massive.
I always have creamies in prep. They fucking help heaps.
Yeah.
The big one that has the handle on the side with the big square base. The biggest one it comes with the blender, the biggest tub with the roof on it. And it's like huge.
Oh, you mean the blender?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I've got. Yeah,
yeah, the
that's
big
what
one
I've
that it
got.
comes, the biggest one. All that
Yeah.
reminds me of is Juice Bigelow when he blends up the fish and he's drinking it and he goes, spicy.
That's the one I've got. I
Yeah,
saw that again in prep. I saw that and I'm like, oh fuck yeah.
yeah, because Mrs. blends all her shakes in that, but then what I was doing was blending my creamies before I poured them in because it just mixes them better
Yeah,
rather than
yeah.
just shaking it up in a shaker.
That's what I do. Yeah,
Yeah,
I blend them up, pour them in all the cups, and then make the creamy. But yeah, fuck, I've put it away. I'm gonna get it out. I'm gonna get back to making my fucking
yeah.
creamies.
We just put our creamy waggers fucking winter, but like, man, yeah, I need a butler's pantry, man. I need a bigger house. Fucking thing, we got appliances galore in the fucking kitchen. If we put them all on, it
Uh,
short circuits the kitchen. If you got the rice cooker, toaster, and the microwave on, if you turn the kettle on, pew! You know, I
yeah.
got the creamy there. I
We-
got the coffee machine. This fucking the blenders, fucking million fucking appliances.
People don't realize how much power fucking kettle draws, bro.
Yeah, that's one of the
Fucking
most inefficient appliances you can still buy today.
nuts.
How have they not improved that? With all the we got AI bloody doing fucking open claw and claw doing fucking everything, but we can't even boil water quicker.
Fuck, you go camping and you'll talk to people like, I've got this generator set up, I got that. Still can't boil a kettle.
Yeah.
They can run fucking 10 lights and fucking fridge and everything, but they can't boil a kettle. Fucking wild.
Yeah,
But
they're better off just doing it on a fire.
I've got yeah, that's what everyone
Yeah.
does. But I've got the cuckoo water filter, the big water filter
Oh
system.
yeah.
That's got cold water and instant hot as well, instant boiling. So you make a cup of tea, fucking whatever, or like clean your dishes, like you just bit of instant boiling, bit of a scrub.
Love those good ones you get in the fucking lunch huts in construction and stuff, hot water straight away with the red tab.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what this is like. But it's fucking, dude, man, the cuckoo water is like drinking from a fresh mountain stream, brother.
Oh, nice. I
Ah,
miss my fridge in my old house because I can't get a double door in this townhouse, but I used to love the
uh,
filtered water from the fridge.
yeah,
And it's
yeah.
just cold already. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I need a change because where I am now, like you, I've got appliances. We're bodybuilders. We've all got air fryers, rice
We
cookers,
live in the
fucking
kitchen.
coffee machines. Fucking, we've got that much fucking shit. And the Ninja Creamy's gone in the pantry, and now the water filter's not set up in the new place yet, which I'm really. I want to try and find a way. Like I think I'm just going to have to deal with the fact that the bench is going to have less on it because having that water, man, is gold.
Mm.
Ah, secret to long life, that shit, man.
Yep.
Having
What about you,
clean
Ashay?
water.
What just going back to nutrition, do you
Yeah.
want to touch on more like fat loss stuff, like dieting, deficit, refeeds and stuff, or did you want to keep going on about like collagen, more in-depth stuff for people, like
I
water
don't know, man.
retention?
I mean, are these questions people have sent in, or are these just topics that you've
No,
um,
I've already
put
answered a
together?
few of the questions. They weren't really podcasty questions. They're more like personal to them.
I feel like we hit collagen pretty good. What was the other one you
Yeah.
said?
Um,
Fat
well, we can
loss.
touch on one thing. Actually, one thing I wouldn't mind asking on what do I like to do because I've got a few. I've got a lot of like, natural clients. I always run them high saturated fats.
Yeah, I want hormone
Do
production
you
at
do
its
that as well?
highest.
Do you treat fat sources differently compared to natural to enhanced competitor?
I do, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm not cutting them all down to like 40 or 50 grams of fat like I am with my enhanced guys.
Mm.
They're always at least a gram per kilo, whereas my enhanced guys are like more like this is the 0.5 gram per kilo type of deal.
Yeah.
Even me myself, I'm trace fats in my diet and then supplemented with
Yeah.
EFAs essentially. But that's me though. I feel
Yeah, but
good
that's
doing that.
we don't need the fats because we don't need cholesterol to produce hormones. Yeah,
Correct.
Having
we obviously need enough to line. Obviously, all the cells in your body are lipid lined. We need enough to line the cells, but we can get away with so much less. And because we only need like good fats like monos and polys, whereas naturals need way more they need to actually hit their saturated fats. Otherwise, their testosterone's going downhill.
Yeah.
look
We don't need to
having
be loading ourselves up on animal fats as enhanced athletes. Some, yeah, but look, if you're eating, even 500 grams of animal meat per day, like even the low fat versions, that could still,
Yeah,
account for 15 grams of, total animal fat. And that's
yeah.
more than enough for, an enhanced athlete. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and what people don't know is understands like they all think all meat is like all fat or meat saturated. It's actually a mix. You've got
no,
monopolysaturated fats in meats as well. Like even that
and
big fat strip on a porterhouse, that's just not all saturated fat. It's fucking there's monos and polys all that through. It's cartilage, tendons, ligaments. It's all types. It's just more favored towards saturated fat, the big chunks.
so I think also another point as well is that yes, when it comes to eating cholesterol, saturated fat, and all that sort of stuff, we only absorb about 17% of what
Mm,
we intake orally towards hormone production.
yeah,
Our liver produces its own cholesterol for hormone production. We use the oral cholesterol to clean the arteries. So
yeah,
you do need to keep some in because people start suffering all the symptoms of elevated cholesterol because of blockages in the arteries
yeah,
because they're having margarine and they're taking
yeah,
statins and
shit.
they're literally having no fucking
Yeah,
cholesterol,
it's
no
weird.
saturated fat.
It's weird you say that because eating cholesterol doesn't give us cholesterol. Eating
That's
saturated
right.
fats, we make cholesterol,
We
and
make
then
cholesterol
the
in the
only way
liver.
to pull cholesterol from the body is to add fiber.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
yeah,
Yeah. So you've got to. So there's definitely being enhanced. Yes, we're not relying on the production as much, but we still just need
yeah,
some intake to for health reasons.
yeah. I still don't understand where the egg thing came from. High cholesterol in eggs. I still hear that. I'm like, who the fuck still listens to that shit about raise your cholesterol? I'm like, no, saturated fats raise cholesterol. Like,
Don't know.
People, man, the shit that's like, how many people still come to you? They're like, oh, I'm just sort of dieting myself. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm just cutting all sugars, sugars,
Oh
sugars.
yeah, sugar's a
Oh,
fucking
Jesus.
great word. And they're
Fuck.
like, so what's better? Like the simple sugars are bad, aren't they? And I'm like, well, complex carbs are just two or more simple sugars glued together.
Yeah.
Like they're all still at the end of the day, like the complex lasts longer because you have to separate them into simple sugars and then use them. But
Mm.
essentially,
And
like
like,
no,
a puffed rice cake literally has the same GI as lollies. It's
does
like,
it?
yeah, so it's like,
I
if
didn't
you want
know that.
simple carbs, it's like the puffed rice cake is one of the highest rated GI, it's like 91. I'm like, what's the difference? I'm
I
like,
didn't know that.
if you don't
That's
like rice
hilarious.
cakes and you have 50 grams of carbs from lollies,
Well, I
it's
think
just
that's where the
glucose.
misnomer comes in because people don't realize that when you eat a food, you're generally not eating it in isolation.
Mm,
Like they talk
Yeah,
about white rice this or fucking this, that. Like, okay, sure, I could have a tablespoon of sugar and, yes, it might, be quite, high on the glucose index. But, if you have that alongside a piece of meat, it all kind of fucking balances out, man. Like,
yeah,
so when people want to go, oh, fuck white bread, oh, it's all,
mm,
high GI, oh, it's like, yeah, but like, aren't you putting a fucking like steak between them?
yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Like some peanut butter or something. Aren't
Yeah,
you
and
having
like
something
that,
with
yeah.
and if you're having a sandwich or something, you got fucking some vegetables or some salad on there.
In
You probably
fact,
put some fats on there like avocado. That's all slowing the digestion.
you might know as well, like even whey isolate, it has no carbohydrates in it, but it is quite insulinogenic.
Mm,
It raises insulin levels quite high, just like sugar does.
yeah, yeah. High
So
protein meals spike insulin.
yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of myths that I wish I would die that would die in the bodybuilding industry, but you know, flashy sells, quick clickbait sells, and we'll never get over that. So
Yeah,
What I
fucking
like
clickbait.
is one thing you said too is like you said it by accident, but you're right. You're not having individual elements in isolation, and it's everybody's going like, "Oh, sugar, man, sugar, sugar." I'm like, you ate a block of chocolate. Sugar's one of the ingredients.
Yeah.
One. There's 97 other ingredients there, and you think that one did it all? You think that's the problem? Like,
mm,
fuck, man. Like, it's or I'm addicted to sugar. I'm like, cool. So when you ran out of cookies and you ran out of ice cream and you ran out of fucking chocolate, did you just grab the spoon and start eating sugar out the bag?
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who has, so you can't be that fucking addicted to it. It's not. You're addicted to high palatable fucking foods. You're
People
addicted to
should be,
junk
they're
food.
like same as like muffins and anything from a bakery. Oh, so much sugar and carbs and that. I'm like, I'd be worried less about that. I'm more worried about the fat. Yeah, people need to worry more about fats. Like, if you have a cheat thing, like you go in there, you have like I don't know, a cake and a vanilla slice or even a meat pie. Man, that all those layers of puff pastry are loaded with butter. Like, you're walking out,
Yeah.
you probably had more fat than you did fucking sugar.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
And
Easy.
most of you
carbs
guys
are
are like,
harder to store as fat than fat. So if
yeah.
anyone, people should be more worried about cutting added fats from their diet than fucking worry about sugars.
Like I don't know if you guys are the same, but say for example, you go for an off-plan meal or whatever it might be, or you see somebody that's eating an off-plan meal, and similar to what you're saying, they're worrying about the carbohydrates. Go, oh, this must be really high in carbs, but all I can refer back to is, the simple fact that in human biology that when carbohydrates are in excess, the carbohydrates aren't stored, it's the fat that's stored. Because your
Yeah.
body goes, okay, carbohydrates, energy source, we'll use this for energy immediately. All this fat that's coming in with it, fuck it off into the triglycerides, into
Mm.
your fat stores, onto your fat ass. So if I was going to binge eat or something, I would either go purely fat or I would go purely carbohydrate. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
mixing them, as I suppose, is a recipe for
Yeah, but
adiposity. But
if you're in a calorie deficit, that's irrelevant. You're going to burn it off
yeah,
anyway.
well, look, we store fat and we store fat and we lose fat all
Yeah.
day. It's the net result of it. Like you eat a meal, 2 hours later you might be fatter, and then 2 hours later after that, before your next meal,
One.
it might be gone. Like it doesn't technically matter, but I do think that you can definitely bias some, like you can kind of hack the system a little bit by
Yeah.
eating lower fat. Doesn't have to be no fat or trace fat. But I think gone are the days where I would ever, or anyone should ever recommend, like, yeah, man, like 150 grams of fat a day, along with your, 1,000 grams of carb diet. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Some
So,
guys get away with it, like your Tonio Burtons and all that. Like they'll
yeah.
have like a cheat meal every day and whatever. Like,
You're
fine.
talking
But like,
about people that are like 80% muscle.
Yeah.
yeah,
Fucking
yeah. So
abnormal. It's like cool, like because people do that. They hear a CBum statement or an Antonio statement. They hear it, and it's like you're not talking about normal people. Like when you see these people in real life, they are almost entirely made of muscle. Like that,
Yeah.
their systems don't run like ours, man. They're
You,
fucking
people got to
ridiculous.
remember as well, like we even within muscle cells, there's triglyceride backbone still. Like you can still load to a certain point, but you still need a little bit of fats to load. You know, like your muscles do hold a certain little bit of fat as well.
They
Like
do.
you, yeah.
They do.
So
Yeah.
would you? So here's a question for you too. With your diets, would you obviously, like you said, saying Ash with the low fat carb meals, low fat, and sorry, separating things. I try to do the highest fats morning and night because obviously coming off a fast in the morning, you don't digest the fats the best, and then at night you need to slow the release. So the gym meals in the middle is where I do the lowest fats. And I do the highest fats away from gym. Is that what you do?
Nice.
I am because
Yeah,
my longest break between meals is from meal one, breakfast, to meal two.
yeah,
So yeah, I like meal one being a lot fattier, and
yeah,
then in the afternoon, like yeah, say around training is more carb, and then in the evening more fat. I have red
yeah.
meat and stuff again. So th- that's how I try and space it for clients. Like if they have a gap in the day where whatever, like they go
A
out
longer
quoting in
distance.
the afternoon and shit like that, like yeah, lunch will be a big fattier meal, you know.
Yeah.
So
Especially guys in construction, they're like, a lot of guys now they're doing the one break so they can leave half an hour early. So for
yeah.
them, I do stuff like, say they might eat their breakfast at 6 and they don't eat till like 1 their lunch.
Yeah,
And it's
big fatty
like
brekkie.
almost 7 hours, not 6, 7 hours. They'll have a huge breakfast with fats and carbs
Yeah,
to sustain them to lunch. Then it's
yeah.
a smaller lunch. So when they finish at like 3:30, go straight to the gym, they're already lighter.
Mm.
And
I
then they
like
come
that.
home, a big post workout and a small night meal.
Yeah, I like that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. And like those guys, I would also again go to the pomegranate juice, something high carb, really dense for intra
Yeah.
workout.
Yeah.
You know, pre and intra, so they're getting another 80, 100 grams of carbs, but not like a lot of people want to do dextrose. It's like,
I just do lollies intro. There's some people they can
you like
choose
it?
because
Yeah.
it gets to obviously only in the off season, but like I'll try keeping it in prep as long as I can. But I want people to sort of get rid of those cravings. But I can try this lolly, something. At least it's something they can.
Hmm.
Something if they like lollies, obviously. Some people don't like it.
Some people I do. Some people have still got
Yeah,
lollies in their
because
plan
I've
because
already
that's what
got
they like.
my in like EAAs and what do you call it? Hydration mix. I hate the thick carb water. I hate drinking thick carbs. So I'd rather just chew on a lolly. Like it's so easy as
Hmm.
your carbs get higher as well because it's like, okay, after every exercise I'll just have one little lolly. It's
I
so
love
easy to have it as you
snakes.
go.
What do you eat? I'm a snakes man.
I like the mustics. Yeah,
Ah,
I'm a mustics man. But
fuck you.
I'll go through I'll go through them. They're like milk bottles. I love bananas, teeth.
Huh.
Yeah,
You're great friends with my fucking nana.
yeah. I love all those sort of the milk bottle type ones. But I do like gummies as well. But the thing is
Oh,
with gummies, I hate it when like they start going dry and then the white goes on them.
I've never had a packet long enough for that to happen.
Oh, because there might be like a time where I get two lollies a session, so I'll have like after like the first two exercises, then two exercises, I'll have another one, and there'll be like 30 lollies in my container for like a whole month in my gym bag.
Yeah. No, I'd always get the snakes,
Snakes,
and
man.
one packet would last me the week. So
Oh,
I'd
natural
always get
confectionery or
out.
Allen's?
The Audi ones.
Oh, howdy.
Yeah, real fucking soft.
Yum.
Yeah, love it. Love
See,
it.
it's funny because at night, me and the missus were getting fucking sick of watching so much shit. I mean, then what starting to watch these ABC things with Dr. Carl, and
Oh, nice.
he goes through the factories, and then he did the snake one, the Allen's, I think it's
Oh
Allen
yeah.
snake, and they actually it's the glucose, it's a liquid sugar and glucose mix, and it's actually poured. The molds are actually just literally starch powder, and the molds pressed into the starch powder, and then the gelatin stuff, the sugar and glucose is poured into those.
Huh.
Yeah, so then they bake. They actually just sit in no, not bake. They sit in a drying room and they dry for 48 hours. And they said they can't be any less or any longer. And then because they have the starch to pull the moisture from the outside. But once you take them and you drop them out the starch, they're still gooey on the inside. And that's how they keep them the perfect, a little bit softer on the inside, harder on the outside.
Sugar jerky.
Yeah, it's basically sugar jerky. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly what
but
it is.
oh, it's healthy then. I'm fucking
Yeah,
getting some
that's
sugar
right.
jerky tomorrow. I just
So it's
went
pretty funny.
shopping
I was like,
today too.
I find that stuff really interesting. You think like
Same.
the mismatched pie factory and like, all the pies getting made because he also goes through the chemical process. He tells you like how it's working, and that like
What's he
this
on?
and the
ABC?
chemicals
Did you
doing
say?
this. What's
Did you
that?
say the ABC?
Yeah, it's all on YouTube.
I'm gonna fucking start
Yeah,
watching
it's
old
fucking
Dr.
sick, man. Like,
Carl.
Dr.
Is that
Carl's
crucial
gone through
bit for you?
Australia, gone through all the factories. He did the,
Fuck yeah.
I think he did. I saw the Golden Gate one last time.
Oh, I
Back
love
in
a
that,
gay
so, yeah.
time.
It's just interesting because I love all the automation. It's basically people don't do anything anymore. They just watch the process.
Nah, it's nuts. Like you see like labeling processes of like Coca-Cola or something, and it's just like a million bottles a minute. It's
Yeah.
fucking insane. Like, yeah, man, I love all that shit.
Yeah, check
Oh,
it
I
out.
did
It's a
love a good
fucking good
doco.
series. Because I get sick of, I feel dumb. Like, Mrs. has been watching that off-campus show. It's been getting like hell popular. I'm like, I don't mind watching a bit of TV drama now and then, but I'm like, fuck, I just feel dumber.
I haven't watched anything since 2020 on Next Girlfriend who loved that. Is it Jersey Shore? Geordie
Yeah, I've
Shore?
never watched that. Yeah, that's shit, Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore?
Yeah, I
And
know.
like, oh, dude, it was like, I'd never seen it. I watched about 4 or 5 episodes and fucking cunt, I got into it. And actually, I was watching this shit for like 3 months. And yeah, like you, I just said, there's a moment that clicked. And I just said, I can't support these
Yeah.
stupid cunts
I
anymore. They're
fuck.
fucking retarded.
I don't want drama before bed, man. I'm Mary J.
Nah.
Blige. No more drama. You know? Young kids
Oh,
wouldn't even know
yeah.
who that is. Anyone listening, you go look up Mary J. Blige. Another thing I want to ask you about is carb cycling. Because you know how, like, all studies show, because obviously I've had a lot of this happen in, like, real anecdotal experience, where all the studies show, like, oh, it doesn't matter the same calories every day as long as you deficit at the end of the week. I swear to God, it doesn't matter if you eat the same amount of calories at the end of the week, but you've had high and low days, it just works better for people. Do you feel that? I
Well,
don't know why science doesn't explain it, but it just works. It's like it almost tells the body on those days that it's safer. It's like, oh, I'm not in a deficit. I can lose fat the next 3 days when my calories go low. It just works. I've just seen it work. I've had people on the same calories, still, weight loss, still, put them on a carb cycle, bang, weight loss.
yeah.
Well, look, my best example for me, because I agree with you, like I don't, it's only anecdotal, but 2024, when I did Adelaide with you,
Mm,
and I was, what, 87.4 or something, I weighed in that, to then 5 weeks later doing Queensland Nationals and then the Olympia, and I was 89.9. So I put on 2.5 kilos over the 5 weeks and was arguably Olympia condition and the Adelaide condition were arguably the same.
mm.
So,
That
and
lost
that was
weight.
literally off of 4 peak weeks and 4 carb loads,
Yeah.
and then
That's
pull
carb
load and then
cycling.
carb load, and then
Yeah.
so I sat there with Logan at the end of that. I said, if you're super lean, you can get away with 1,200 grams of carbs in 2.5 days, pull low for 4.5 days, nothing to like, and I was growing on that. So
Mm,
I know it's not a scientific study, but I will agree with you 100%.
yeah. That's one thing I hate about when I was studying uni and that. It's like all these academic toffee people, like, oh, I know this, I know that. I'm like, yeah, you know what the fucking books say. Go fucking do that shit in real life, mate. They know
Uh,
experience matters way more than theory. I don't care what anyone says.
it
I think
does.
that like, uni, obviously not all uni degrees, but a lot of academics and people that are book smart is so overrated because they'll
Yeah.
get fucked up in the streets.
Yeah. Well, the amount of dietitians that I've had come to me for coaching because they're, they're little gym junkies.
Yeah.
And they're going like, this isn't like what I'm speaking to different coaches or a friend of mine competed, and then what I learned in the book is it's none of it's incorrect. It's just not applicable to
Yeah.
people who want to change their body, and so they reach out for coaching, and then I think anyone who does that, they're like, "Cool, I'm going to chat to this bodybuilder dude, this bodybuilder chick." And ask them because they're using the same foods, they're using a lot of the same principles, but in completely different ways.
Yeah.
They end up becoming great coaches and great, great physiques.
Yeah, homeostasis, like general health and just living day to day, and they don't
Mm.
even really know how to fix well-being, to be honest with you. I've had so many people come to me after dietitians and like they charge you $300 a consult for that information, and I'm like, what?
Mm.
I just
Yeah.
want to charge more. But yeah, that fucking they don't know shit, man. They say like, oh, okay, if you've got a problem with your thyroid, add some iodine in, and then $200, please. And then you come back and they pull some blood. So I'm like, what the fuck are you? I don't know. It's just bullshit. I understand if you study for a specific disease, like if you're like, I'm a dietitian specifically aimed at like lung cancer in old people, and I know that I've seen people that eat this tend to have better healing from, or get rid of it or remission or something. That's cool if you're experiencing your area. But when it comes to like well-being, fitness, and that, dietitians don't know anything.
Nah,
I
I
feel like
remember.
they don't do enough self-experience study. They get all their
Nah,
degree and everything, and then they just get their job. Okay, I'm on this money now, and then start just pushing out what they've already learned. And then 10 years
it's.
go by, and they're still going by the information they learned 10 years ago.
I remember a client. She was quite wealthy. She was buying like three PT sessions a week, and I was doing nutrition stuff then. This is going back about 2016 or so. I'd been a PT for many years. I was really just only starting to help people with food then, and she's like, I'm gonna pay a dietitian. It was $660. This is nearly 10 years ago. She paid for this consult, and literally it was just one plan: eat the same thing every day. Okay, fine, but it was 1,200 calories. And this cunt came in to train and she couldn't lift her head up. And I'll go, dude, you look like I did in my first competition. Like, you look dead. And
How
so, like,
I don't know
she,
how could they even legally say that with the because when you're a dietitian as well, you've got to be very careful what you do because you have to go by the recommended guidelines. So,
well, this
and
is
if
the
it's
thing.
2,000 calories, she's put her in an 800-calorie deficit. Like that's,
Well, look, I
I don't know
mean,
if they're legally about to even give that diet to someone because you'd be nutrient deficient.
I looked and I just said, look, you've got some salmon, you've got some stuff. I said, how about this? I go, we don't change any food she's giving you in case she's given you something specific that she saw in your blood work or whatever. I go, how about we just give you some more?
Yeah.
She goes, all right. And yeah, fuck, as she come in the next session, training and like lighter as well, just dropped a heap of weight, was feeling better, rah, rah, rah. And I was just like, fuck, like that's like when you get my fitness pal and you get to select how much you want to lose per week and that, and it'll
Oh
give you
yeah.
a calorie amount. That's what it was like that this bird gave my client. It's like she just went like, oh, cool, you weigh this much, you want to be this much, little dial calculator, oh, 1,200 calories, boom, done.
Yeah, actually, that's a good thing point you bring up. How many times does a client come to you, especially women generally, severely undereating, thinking they're going to lose weight, and all of a sudden, like I said, 200 calories. You're like, all right, here's 2,200. Oh my God, that's 1,000 calories more than I'm going to gain so much fucking weight, and all of a sudden, bang, they're losing weight
Yeah,
because their
yeah,
body's I've got so much energy, I'm doing this and doing that now. The energy expenditure goes through the roof. They're feeling fucking killer. I'm like, oh, what a surprise! You're eating enough for your body to work now. It can lose fat.
yeah.
It
I
all the time.
I just did that with a client. We were taking calories down. It was working. It was working. It was working. But the last sort of hit about 3 weeks in a row. I'm like, all right, I think we've pushed
Yeah,
all
refeed
we need
time.
to do. Yeah, let's just start bringing some food up. And yeah, all started coming back
Yeah.
off again.
And
About
then like,
500
fuck
calories up.
yeah.
It's all coming off. All coming. She's like, shall we take it back down? I said,
Why?
no
Yeah.
need.
Not
I said,
until
I
weight
might put it
starts
up.
going back up.
I
Yeah.
might put it up.
Yeah.
Let's ride this bitch as long as possible.
That's right. Because what you up it, she'll lose weight for 3 weeks, stall again. You up it again. All of a sudden, she's eating at 600 more calories, still losing weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny, man. Like because you just accidentally get stuck in a bit of a pattern, even as a coach. Then you look at you go, okay, here's what's going on. You're like, fuck, it's third week in a row now. You're like, I need a, all right, here we go, let's go. I need to think,
Yeah.
and just, but you know, it happens,
I've
but it's
had a
good.
client now, she was 60 kilos. She's like, I've never been under 55. I'm way too skinny to get there. 52.5. So I've lost 7.5 kilos now. She's like, I've never been this fucking lean. And still hitting PBs in the gym.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
nuts.
yeah, see? I said, don't give that shit you can't get lean, your body's never been lean. It's just you didn't know what you're doing.
When you don't know what each snack or drink or meal or whatever calorie value you're putting in your mouth, we're just making every day up as you go.
Yeah.
It's very hard to say I eat so little and I can't. Well, it's like, but you don't know.
Mm.
Like you don't know. Like
Yeah.
yeah. Every time you make a cup of tea at work, do you grab a biscuit or two? You go in to see the boss at the desk, eat a minty. On the way home, grab a milky frappuccino, fucking with fucking caramel sauce or whatever all over it. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't actually know. Are you actually eating
Coffees
five
can have a lot
calories?
of calories in them.
You don't know. Like it's so maybe food volume, like we said earlier. Maybe it appears that you eat a small amount of food, but with your drinks and your food choices, you might be eating a huge amount of calories
Yep.
just off small food volume. It's like us bodybuilders do quite the opposite. We eat huge volume, but we
Yeah.
don't eat a lot of calories.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just we get hungry. It's funny, me and you got energy because I've got a rest day today and Ash is full up post gym face. Have you been to the gym?
Oh, sorry?
Have you been? Did you come from the gym?
No, no, no. I trained early this morning, bro.
Oh, but you've trained today. So you can
Yeah.
see it. You can see you've got that undertone of I'm chilling now. My body's in recovery mode.
Are you doing this season now, Ash? You doing season C?
I was going to, bro, but then I got like 4 weeks into the off season. I was like, nah, this is too good.
I'm growing.
Me and him are going to keep trying. Every time he posts his weight, I'm like, I'm the same. So we're growing at the same rate.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a good call though. You can
Yeah.
tell when an off season
I
when
mean,
the
look,
body wants to go.
like, I love competing. I'm one of those guys where like I don't care, where I place and all that. I just love doing it. I love the process. I'll have a smile on my face whether I come first or last. But when I started getting into the off season and all that, you guys know what it's like. You don't realize how horrible you feel until you actually get out of it.
Hmm.
Mm.
So when I was, maybe 1 or 2 weeks post show, I'm like, yeah, I can fucking do season C. But then, the drugs come out, all that kind of shit, and then your mind comes clear again. You start to actually like women again, and then
Yeah.
you're like, oh, hang on a minute, like this off season shit ain't so bad. So, and because as well, I have some improvements that I really want to make. And also because I don't like being on drugs fucking year round,
Mm.
I decided just to go back for season A again next year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
funny
good.
because last night I had my guy who's in prep at the moment for season C. And he's like, yeah, I'm still good. I'm feeling good. Yeah. I said, mate, don't lie to me. I know you in that situation. I know exactly what you feel like. You don't even know what good is anymore. When you're that lean and that deep in prep, you don't know what the good feeling is. You
Yeah,
just
like
feel
you're
good
probably the same
for
as
how
me,
you
Andrew.
are.
Like I know you and me felt good relative to other competitors
Yeah.
Yeah,
because we dieted smart and didn't start fat and all that kind of shit. But still, like looking back on how I felt, like
you're still
I
not good.
no, like you shouldn't need
No, but it's things
5
like you
cans
said.
of energy drinks and a fucking Dexy and a fucking this and
Mm.
that just to get through the day. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah, like today I've had my espresso in the morning. I haven't had a caffeine since. I feel fucking killer.
yeah, I
But
cut
like
out everything.
like you're saying, I walk past girls at the gym now. It's like my peripheral vision, my spidey senses are going. Oh tits, ass.
Yeah,
Like it's all fucking coming back. I'm like, but it's not like I'm checking them out. But that's when I know I'm aware, self-aware that things are happening in the background again. Like all the background processes are kicking back in. I'm getting healthy.
yeah. Or even like
The
wake up in the
man,
middle
the
of the
man, the
night,
man,
you
the
can't
man, the
piss.
man juice is working.
Yeah, yeah. Midnight fucking boners, you can't piss through and
Yeah.
all that shit comes back, and you're like, oh yeah, yeah,
Well,
See,
we've delivered so much fucking information for people today. We've actually covered quite a lot.
I blew
Collagen.
my hair off.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
fucking- yeah, fuck.
I'm getting there. It's getting lower.
This is me. This is me. I got to deal with it. I got to
I
deal with
didn't
it.
even
I'm a
put gel in
fucking.
my hair today. What the fuck? Or wax, whatever.
yeah. Topical GHK, mate.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't. If I
rub that
lose the
in.
hair, I don't
I've
give a
heard
shit.
about that.
Mate, if I lose my hair, I'll just wear a beanie.
I was at the point when I went. What was it like earlier? What is it? Maybe it was earlier this year. I'm like, I'll grow it back, and I could see like the halo was super thick, proper hair, and the top was enough that you wouldn't know at the moment, but maybe in another couple of years, I'll look like the dude who's just holding onto the hair a bit long.
Yeah.
So I just went, oh, I'll just
Yeah.
shave it.
I don't care about my hair at all. I
uh,
just wear a hat or something. But
yeah,
if you want, boys, next week we'll jump on and cover the rest.
yeah, done.
We'll just keep. Yeah, I love going on tangents. People have actually been DM me and say we love the tangent ones. We love
Yeah,
it when you go off topic.
more about fucking the man juice and
Yeah, the
stiffies in
man
the off
juice and shit.
season would be good. Yeah,
Yeah. But
this is
I gotta head off because I got an appointment. But yeah, it's good
yeah.
chatting.
All right,
All right,
All right, take it easy, boys.
see you
peace and
boys.
love. Wait.